Legend Total War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster battle playing as the Harbingers of Disaster. And we've just got a pretty standard sort of relatively early game army, I suppose. No Legendary Lord here. We've got a Great Bray Shaman of Wild with a Tuskor Chariot mount, and then just mostly Ungors here, and one Chaos Spawn. And the garrison here is just... He must have only just occupied it, and then they came over here and counterattacked. The Auto Resolve says that we will decisively be defeated, but I don't think we're up against that much here, so... I think we've got a tactically good army to deal with this stuff here, because we can outrun them. Got a decent amount of magic supplies here. Let's just see how we go. I don't feel like I need to not control the large armies in this situation. I'm not... Like, sometimes you get a disaster battle and it's like, ooh, that's gonna be tough. And this one's not one of them. I feel like I'm not... Like, you never know. Sometimes you go in there and you're like, oh, yeah, it's gonna be easy. And then, oh, crap! You get absolutely blasted. And other times you go in and it's like, oh, did this guy even try and win it himself? Well, because some people do. They just panic the first sign they get. You know, oh no, Auto Resolve says decisive defeat. Better send it to Legend of Total War. God, just here's... I mean, it's not one of the conditions of sending a disaster battle, but one thing that you should do, regardless of what difficulty you're playing on, if before you send it to me, just try and do it yourself first. Okay? Because the thing is with this email here, it just basically doesn't... I don't know if he actually did it himself. It's just non-descriptive. But we'll see how we go. So balance of power seems even, but of course we've got Ungrim coming in. And balance of power is not in our favor. It's not in our favor. Suppose the guns could be a bit of a problem there. Of course, Traderkin's very good. Oh yeah, those guns are gonna make my life hell, aren't they? I have to stay away from them. Yeah, I probably should have... Okay. I gotta steer clear of the guns. Alright, let's go over to Ungrim's army then. So yeah, I hit everyone that I could to begin with, because we want to thin them out as much as possible. This is just like, how to fight battles 101. Although, that's heading towards some... Okay, we've got a gore over here that's not hidden. Now, I'm not using this right away, because in order to recharge it, I have to be in melee. Yeah, it would have been way better to come over here first, because they've only got melee infantry, and you know, I just took way too much damage on those guns there, so I made a mistake there. I'm going to try to get as many of as possible, especially the Slayers, because they're the only unit that I think can outrun us. Yeah, we got him with it. So, that's 5 winds of magic. Yeah. Yeah, can't hide the, oh, I actually can hide the Chaos Spawn. I recruit them so rarely that I didn't even know. They're not even going for it. That's fine, it's not, I don't mind if they do that. If they can keep their missile units away from me, honestly, it's probably a good thing. But yeah, Traderkin should be able to get rid of most of these guys quite easily, and then we'll figure out what to do with this. The biggest problem is definitely going to be their missile units, without a doubt. I think I need to try to pin them down while these guys here shoot at the other ones. Problem is, of course, not much armor piercing. So we want to use this when we're like really desperate for winds of magic, because in order to get it again, you have to be in melee. So if I use it now, it's just going to go to waste. Sometimes with some abilities, using them right away is actually a really bad idea. And circling the guys like this is how you like herd them around. It's really cattle herding 101. Cattle herding. And just get along there, little dwarfy. lure them over this way a bit. So, 32,000 damage done. Bounce of power is improving. Just doing a bit of dwarf herding over here. Thing is, you gotta really keep your eye on. This is why you want to keep most of your army hidden. It's not that you couldn't deal with both armies at the same time. It's just that while you're focusing on two things at once, your margin for error is a lot higher. This is case in point with the disaster battle from the other day with Chaos, when there was two separate things going on, and I made mistakes in both areas because I can't keep my eye on both areas, like, perfectly. Whereas if it was only one thing going on at a time, you can keep your eye on it really quite easily. See, this is easy. But if I, like, go and do micro stuff over here and this guy just stands there, the Slayers will kill me. Like I said, it's not that you couldn't do it, it just makes it more difficult. It's unnecessary to do that right now, I guess. So, I'm kind of glad we didn't not control large army, you know, allowed them to come in, because we're just slaughtering them here. Kind of wish Ungrim sent all of his melee units over here. But if he had sent the missile units over here, like those gunners, I can't dodge them. And of course, we're going to have to deal with Ungrim at some point. Even if we do inflict the army losses, we've still got to deal with Ungrim. But yeah, if it's just melee infantry just doing circles around them like this, because they're constantly trying to figure out how best to go into formation, and this only works if they can't see your other units. Which is why hiding is so valuable. Never used to do it this much, but I have discovered the value of trees. Rhymes with cheese! Also with please, so don't forget to use manners. $62,000 damage with just a random dude. He's clearly got like all the Winds of Magic stuff reductions for Trader King, because 5 Winds of Magic I think is the lowest cost for a Great Bray Shaman. He's got the technology, got the skills, and Malagor must be in full play. Alright, get these guys over here. I don't want to get discovered over here just yet. Alright. Cool, that's it. Just keep going around him like this. Okay, starting to run out of winds. The thing is, we don't necessarily need to, like, wipe out all of their forces. We just gotta get the army losses. That'll get rid of most of their units. Obviously, unbreakable ones won't be removed. So, getting rid of the unbreakable ones as part of our plan to get the army losses is probably a good idea. Gotta wait until you finish casting now before using Arcane Conduit, because it'll cancel your spells. Which is actually kind of annoying, but you can use that to do the fake casting. Obviously not as good as what you used to be able to do it, but you still can do that. So yeah, not difficult at all to do, just delay them. Now the bounce of power is in our favor, but we should still finish off as many of these as possible. It looks like these are on forced march. Just run them over. Alright, there's barely anything left here. I think any more Winds of Magic on this would just be a waste. Just roll them over. Don't charge at Ungrim. It'll just tickle him, and then he'll one-shot fucking kill me. Alright, now let's sneak up on them with Ungors. No, stay away from him. Alright, I think we're done here. Let's go. Okay, I gotta be very careful about those gunners, that's for sure. They did way too much damage to us before. Okay, now might actually be a good time to generate more winds of magic quicker. Get ourselves up to 30. Did they discover some of our units? No, I mean they have stalk. It's not too bad if they want to do that, just make sure we don't get hit by those Eklund miners. There's no slayers in here, right? No, it doesn't look like it. As long as all the missile units are chasing after the Chaos Spawn, that works for me. The Chaos Spawn can hide, but it's working for us doing this. So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with Ungrim no matter what, but we should definitely wait until the battle's over. Well, the army losses has been inflicted before we deal with it, because we're gonna need everybody to shoot at him because he's got just so much resistances. Usually a lot of resistances, but I don't know, we'll see. Another reason why it's good to use the magic up first, because if we use up all of our ammo fighting these guys here, Ungrim is gonna kill thousands, potentially. Okay, get ready to shoot, but don't stay there too long, because... And these guys here only have a slightly lower range than us. Okay, I'm gonna take this seriously. While they're trying to shoot us over here, this is the best place to put down the Traderkin. Good amount of damage being done here. Yep, look at this. Well, the guns are busy. Oh, very nice. That's a good cast. Very, very nice there. And that is a step towards the army losses for them. Ah, there is another Slayer unit over here. Could summon the Cygor, but it's 9 winds of magic. I think we just get a lot more use out of this. Yeah, as long as they... Yeah, that's it. Just keep them busy. Don't let them shoot at the general. Okay, it's okay if the quarreler shoots at us, not the guns though. Right, I'm gonna be a bit more careful. Get back. Okay, good. The guns are busy. Come on, 3 more seconds. We can still get 3 more of these off, at least. Don't want him in melee, even to get this. Okay, and keep running back. No sense in letting them go into melee. Alright, that's good. This has gone pretty well so far. Okay, you guys move over this side over here. Yeah, if I cycle charge into Ungrim, that would be a bad idea. There's a decent amount of damage done to him just from the magic. Thorgrim does tend to take a lot of damage here just because he's a big boy. So I can't quite... Oh, hang on. We might be able to actually reach those guns. Doesn't have regen, does he? No. Okay, that's good. If I send this Chaos Spawn in here, they're just going to get wrecked, because Chaos Spawn suck without support. Might bring these guys around over here to start fighting Ungrim a little bit. Thing is, any fights that we do against Ungrim is just going to make the army losses take longer. We should definitely don't even touch him until the battle's actually over. Don't even bother trying to shoot at the Thane. We can get rid of him with the army losses. Longbeards aren't a great choice either because of their shields, but whatever, it's fine. But yeah, if your enemy's stronger than you, definitely don't attack it head on. That would be very silly. Okay, get out of there. Still want to go after those guns. These guys here, just move them around for the time being. We'll see if we can find a good spot. There's no real great spots for a traderkin now, but that's okay. I'm not gonna get at those guns. Yeah, see, this is where it's a little bit more difficult. After we've used up all the magic, any engagements that we do now just aren't favorable at all. The Chaos Spawn might be able to beat those Quarrelers, actually. And the Longbeards there, especially if the General comes in and helps. But then again, Chaos Spawn truly are garbage, so I guess we'll just see how this goes. Yeah, they've already taken too many casualties. Okay, just get him in there fighting the Quarrelers, and we'll just see how that goes. Being on a Tusk or Charity, it should be pretty good in melee. Just watch out for the Longbeards, that's all. Yeah, shooting him while he's in the trees there is just blocking him. Yeah, I mean, the Chaos Spawn did okay. I mean, they weren't at full health. They did okay. And they're about to get wiped out, but I'm pretty sure it would be quicker to replace them than it would be to replenish them. That being said, I'll try to keep them alive. So get them out of there. If they take one more casualty, they might get wiped out. But with this number, they should still survive. I can't withdraw them from the battlefield. I'm trying to get them to go fight that. Cool. Good time to finish off these guns. We've used up a lot of our ammo now, which is a very big concern. Okay, there's the army losses. Alright, everybody needs to stop firing. Don't worry about going after Thorgrim. We now need to deal with Ungrim. This is the hard part now. Because, like... he's gonna be a lot of effort. And I think this is probably where he went wrong. He probably just didn't do all that other stuff really efficiently. And then Ungrim just killed him. Because Ungrim can totally do that. If you don't have something like super powerful, or like guns or something, he just rips you through. Not that you could get guns as the Beastman. Just let them all go. I guess you could run them down a little bit. It's kind of good that he's chasing after them. Watch out for that rock, though, because... Hang on. Because that'll block his shots. Oh, he's going down way faster than I thought he would. Way faster. Okay. That one's done. But yeah, when you've got an enemy that's, you know, superior in terms of melee capabilities, attacking it head-on makes no sense. Doesn't matter how good your micro is, because cycle charging's rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. You can get a little bit of efficiency out of it, but not a lot. Basically, when it comes to cycle charging, you're really trying to break the enemy unit. I mean, unless you've actually got superior units, in which case it's fine. But when I play very hard battle difficulty, pretty much all of our units are always inferior in melee. But besticles aren't too bad for it. Oh, you know, I got 14 besticles, so I'm not going to do that with him. Yeah, and start running out of ammo becomes annoying dealing with him. Bloody ping pong of Ungrim. It's bouncing around all over the place. And we're running out of ammo. He's almost down. A few more shots should do it. Oh, God, this is the most annoying shit. Dealing with Ungrim with basic archers. But yeah, just going into melee with him is utterly pointless. Come on, almost gone. Oh, fucking hell, this will not go down. Because unlike other Slayers, he's got tons of armor as well, so the other Slayers can go down quite easily to missiles. Could put skirmish mode on, but I truly hate skirmish mode. It makes a mess of your formations. See? But it's almost done. Yeah, the problem is with skirmish mode is that it overrides your orders. If it gave priority to your orders over the automatic orders that they get from skirmish mode, it'd be a lot better. But because they override your orders, it's inferior. Come on. What have we got that would just do a little bit more damage to him? Oh, for fuck's sake, we're totally out of ammo. Just about. Okay, so we're just gonna have to go into melee. I don't have a choice. He's only got about 100 health left. Yeah, I can actually kind of see why this guy had a hard time. Like, I didn't find this battle particularly difficult because I knew exactly what I needed to do, and because we got 1,000 kills on the wizard, 100,000 damage with him. But you know, some people are gonna just attack this shit head on, and then they use up all their ammo, get the bounce of power somewhat in their favor, and then Ungrim just destroys them. There we go. So yeah, I can kind of see why he sent it in. Like, when I first saw this, I was like, nah, this is... Come on. Did you even try this yourself once? And now that I've fought it, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see that he probably did fight it. Just didn't do it efficiently. Because we did use up a lot of our bounce of power there. Like, most of that was based on the ammo. And because the magic killed off so many of them, with good spell casting on Ungrim, we were able to actually finish the battle off. But if he used up his ammo first, or maybe wasn't as efficient with this, then what would have happened once we were out of ammo? Like, Ungrim would have just ripped him to shreds. Yeah, get some attachment. And now your general's significantly better with the Slayer King Slayer trait, which is really good. But overall, the campaign looks like it's fairly healthy. Turn 69. Nice. And you can finish that off quite easily. And this guy here has been leveled up correctly. Yep. So I got no problems with this, how it's gone down. I guess it was just that just wasn't as efficient as he could have been. That's all it came down to. But anyway, that's how you do that kind of stuff. You really got to squeeze all the efficiency out of it. I mean, case in point, from a live stream that I did the other day, where I decided not to waste the enemy's ammo and ended up losing the battle, which I could have won if I had just not been lazy. And there's so many battles in this game that'll be like that. It's just like, if you just put in the effort and like get rid of a lot of their easy to kill stuff at the beginning of the battle, it makes the later stage of the battle, when you're really exhausted, a lot easier. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Appreciate you. Bye.